What is the point of fishing? It's like playing the lottery to me.
Yeah.
I don't go out to catch fish. I go out there to
It's so boring.
be outside.
Yeah, fishing is boring, isn't it not?
It's boring. I don't see the point in it.
You go out into the lake, you throw your thing in,
You throw your thing
and
in.
then it's all up to chance. Nothing else matters, right?
No,
I understand the socialization of it, but why go do it out in the lake?
there's
Why
skill
not do
to
it in your backyard?
There's skill to it.
Exactly. There's
There's-
a pond. You got a pond. Just go out there. Fish.
See, there's skills and
Well,
techniques
what
to it.
skill is
I don't
in
know
there?
them because I'm not a good
What
fisher.
skill is involved in fishing?
Knowing whether
Where the fish is at.
Yep, and the depths of the lake and where the fish.
Are you a
Knowing their
hunter?
habitat. Just
No,
like
I'm not a
hunting.
hunter.
All
Hunting
right.
is the
Well,
same
fishing
thing.
is the same
Hunting,
thing.
fishing.
So if you hunt deer, go in your backyard in the middle of the city and see how many deer you shoot. So you got to have a property. You got to
Running
know
down
where
the
the runs
street.
It's not a
are, you
skill. It's nothing to do with skill. It's all about just going to the right place.
But you got to
Like,
know where the
I know,
right place
okay,
is.
you have to have enough common sense to go to the forest, not the city to shoot deer. All right, I think I could be a hunter.
Even if you go right out into the forest, you're not going to find a deer unless you know where they're
Right, you can't go around there screaming, but I mean,
No, you have to
I'm
know.
telling you that the skills of that, I'm telling you, you have like football.
You guys have a better topic to talk about.
I think fishing is the BS one because basically it's up to the fish what if they bite your line or not.
It's an
Like,
excuse to
you
go
can,
out.
You can go out and plan. You can plan all day long. You can have all the knowledge in the world, and you can still catch the teeniest, weeniest fish. If the fish say, "I'm eating this dude's fish line instead of yours, douchebag," because I'm a fish and I do whatever I want.
When you watch the sports fishing shows, they all catch big fish. They know
Yeah,
what they're doing.
it's all about the weight too.
They know what they're doing. And it is, for the avid person like us, it's an excuse to go out, float on the lake, and drink beer.
Is knowledge a skill?
Yes.
Well, technique is a skill, isn't it?
Technique, knowledge is
Because,
both
you know,
skills.
if you're using a jig, you don't just go zzz. You got, you know, you have a rhythm and a pattern to it. So is dancing a skill?
Yes.
Rhythm thing. Pulling on the rhythm thing.
Is dancing a skill?
Dancing. I'd say it's more skilled than fishing.
Because they both involve rhythm and
Because
technique.
when you're boogieing down,
timing.
if you're out there dancing, boogieing down, it's going to impress me a hell of a lot more than if you catch a big-ass fish.
Mm.
And see, to a fisherman, it's going to impress them a hell of a lot more.
The
if you
fish,
catch a
I
40-inch
think, no,
fish.
that's, no. No, I'm not, no. Because it's all up to the fish in the end. Okay, so you have all the pro fishermen out there that are catching fish, right?
Uh-huh.
They're all pretty much technically equal because it's all up to the fish whether they bite your line or not. You can't help
Because
it.
they're on different spots on the lake,
Yeah,
and
but-
they're on those different spots for different reasons.
But it doesn't matter because if the fish isn't there, it's like
Then their
it's playing the
reasoning's wrong.
cat game, man. The cat game. You can strategize about what one of these things the card is. Which one is the queen, right? Which one is most likely? You know me a little bit, so you can theorize anything about which one of these is the queen. But honestly, all that matters is which one is the queen.
Wrong or right?
Right. And it's going to be the same thing for fishing. Whereas at least any other sport has a skill involved. And like bowling, it's all how you throw it down there. You can't blame anyone except for you.
Do you fish, line
Fish,
3?
you can blame the
It
fishing.
has to be another sport with a.
Hunting is the only
Thanks
comparable.
for holding line 3.
What do you want to say?
I was just wondering, the guy who fishes, you know, whoever fishes, yes. I think that takes a lot more skill than dancing.
Then dancing?
How does it take more skill than dancing?
Because dancing is for, like, very little kids. And, like, you know, fishing actually takes some skill. You can't actually see what you're doing.
And just on his defense here, fishing, I mean, dancing, you have, okay, you're going to do step 1, step 2, step 3. Someone's showing you exactly what you're going to do. With fishing, you have to take what's been done for hundreds of years and then kind of build on it. There's some personalization.
You don't think dancing's been around for hundreds of
no,
years
but you know what I'm saying? You're going to do this type of waltz. Somebody can tell you exactly how to do it.
Yeah.
And you're going to do it right if you do it
But you
exactly.
have no one to blame but you when you screw up.
So
Right?
you're blaming fish. Is what you're
And I can blame the fish. If I go out fishing and I don't catch anything, I can say, those stupid ass fish didn't bite my line. It's all because of the stupid fish.
I know. I've been there and done that.
Now, maybe in dancing you could say, I got a crappy partner. She sucked at dancing.
Hey, but at least you tried.
But at least it's a human. I'd rather blame a freaking human than a fish. You got nothing for that, do you?
Yeah, not really.
Hi, fishing does take skill.
Fishing does?
It takes a low amount of skill.
No,
To
you
catch
have
a big
to know
fish.
in season, you have to know what kind of bait to use.
You have to know all that stuff, but in the end of the day, it is a random thing. It's like I can strategize about, well, the lottery hasn't done any of this stuff lately, so I'll bet you if I pick these numbers,
You know,
it's gonna be.
you're stretching it too far though, because fish are seasonal creatures. Lottery is random as hell. You know what I mean? A bass will eat and breed at the same time every year. A 7 won't come up on the lottery at the same time every year.
My husband says he knows you and that photography takes skill also. That
It does.
Anybody can point a camera and get a picture, but if you have the skill, you can get a better picture. Same deal with fishing. Anybody can throw a rod, but if you have a skill, you can catch a fish.
That's true. I agree with that because, you know, a lot of people don't hunt. They like to take photos. And in the same way, you get the same enjoyment of seeing what you could have shot. You know what I'm saying?
Who do you blame when that photo sucks, man? Who gets blamed? Who
The
gets
lighting.
blamed?
It was the lighting.
Well, if the photo sucked, you would have missed.
It's because of you.
Mm-hmm.
If
And
you
if-
take a bad photo,
Who gets saved?
because of you. If you catch the second biggest fish, you had all the same thing. You threw the thing in the same spot. You had 2 bobbers sitting there. At the end of the day, the fish is going to come up, go, I think I want this guy's fish. And he's got it. He wins. The end of the story.
But the guy that caught the second biggest fish is still happy. All right?
What? I mean, who cares?